Hello, my name is Nicholas Pasciak. I'm a first year at Ball State's College of Architecture and Planning. I live in Chicago, Illinois, about 20 minutes from the city itself. And the reason why I chose architecture was because I took a couple classes in high school that sort of led me to learn more about AutoCAD and Revit, and then applying that to engineering and architecture, and that pretty much fit perfectly for me. And the reason why I chose Ball State was I wasn't really fond of a lot of schools in Chicago. And out of all the architecture schools, I loved Ball State's BArch path. The 5 year path was a really great option for me. If I were to have dinner with one person, it would probably be Elon Musk. I think he's a pretty cool guy, especially because he started up multiple companies, and his ability to innovate with them is pretty crazy. And I think being the richest man in the world, you have a lot to talk about and a lot of cool stories and experiences and life lessons that I could definitely take away from him. I think as a person, he seems pretty cool. He hangs out with a lot of celebrities that are pretty funny, especially comedians, and I think I'd have a really great experience meeting him. If I would save one thing in my house, it would probably be my laptop. I kind of use it for everything: work, school. I have a lot of stuff stored on it, photos and documents that I kind of need for the everyday. And I think it would be a huge loss for me, especially if I lost all that, because there's only so much you can store in the cloud. If I were to look into a crystal ball, I would definitely want to know more about my future. I think looking ahead and seeing where I'm at that point would be sort of a good indicator to how much I improved and changed and what mistakes I made. So maybe I won't make those same mistakes and possibly things I could improve upon. Um, if my future was so bad, I could possibly change it and be a better person in that sense. One thing that people don't know about me is I speak three different languages. I speak English, Spanish, and Polish. I am fully fluent in Polish. Uh, I completed my test for that and received my dual credit, as well as I have a couple. I have a passport. I'm a citizen of Poland as well. On top of that, so that adds towards um, my abilities and stuff like that. And then I also speak Spanish and can speak it relatively fluently as well. And one thing that I struggle at would probably be learning to fail. I think a lot of times I struggle with that because it's hard to do that. It's hard to look back and see where you made mistakes, and that's a big thing for me because I rather just ignore it or pretend it's not there, and rather than learn from it, I just make the same mistakes over and over again, and that sort of adds to my ability of not letting go with it because I can't just simply look past it. I need to just stick with it, and sticking with it's the best option sometimes. So I've been getting better at it, especially at the College of Architecture and Planning. Being in studio has taught me a lot about when you fail, you gotta sort of get past it and improve upon it. And I feel that with this class, I could possibly add that as a great learning experience.